Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine Avatara Varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is talking to devotees. Names and forms are nothing but the manifestations of the power of the Prakriti. Names and forms, whatever that we see in this world and understand, is through our five senses. And all these five senses can grasp is the manifestation of the Brahman and Brahma Shakti. Shakti, power. Sita said to Hanuman, "My child, in one form I am Sita, in another form I am Rama. In one form I am Indra, in another form I am Indrani. In one form I am Brahma, in another form I am Brahmani. In one form I am Rudra, and another form Rudrani." Whatever names and forms you see are nothing but the manifestations of the power of Shakti, Chit Shakti. Everything is the power of Chit Shakti. Even meditation and he who meditates, as long as I feel that I am meditating, I am within the jurisdiction of Prakriti. To him, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, try to assimilate what I have said. One should hear what the Vedas and Puranas say and carry it out in life. To Pandit, this is most important part of our studies and hearing and thinking. We cogitate so many things. It must be in the proper way of thinking. One is positive way of thinking, one is negative way of thinking. Beyond the two stands the scriptural thought, and what the Upanishads say is independent of the man's understanding. It is what the universe, the nature, and man is by itself. Now, what I see a person, there is a person. So many people have met him, so many people have seen him, so many people have intimately lived with him. Each has an opinion of him. You ask any person who is associated or lived with him, they will have a particular understanding and they explain in a particular way. And what is he by himself is unknown to all. It is each, this we call mata, opinion. About God also, all have opinions, all religions, but what God is by himself is what the Upanishads say. Beyond the human opinions, beyond what mind can think and conceive and calculate, reason out, all that is left aside. What is he by himself? The absolute existence, the Brahman. That aspect. Now when we take up the scriptures, it is in tune with the eternal reality. We call that eternal reality. All other things are changing. Even God's forms are changing. Even my mother, suppose, my physical mother who has given birth to this body, how many phases of her bhavas we see. Now she is angry. One person has come out of her. Another person, she is calm and moving about joyfully. Next moment, she is sitting and meditating. Now she is talking about something happening in the... Each time, she is changing her face. She is entirely different from one. When she is meditating, when she is making fun, when she is grieved, how many? Her grief-stricken status, a particular personality which is independent of fun-making personality. So each one is a constantly changing. Everything is changing. Our opinion, we ourselves are changing. Changing is trying to judge the changing. Everything is changing. The whole thing is relativity. I am changing. I am seeing the changes in others. Changing in others. So, the exact version of what this world is, what God is, what am I, can never be seen unless you cross this ever-changing nature, the Prakriti. Beyond, can you go beyond this nature, Prakriti? This whole universe, time and space-bound universe, is constantly changing flux. Unchanging eternal reality stands behind as the substratum. Can you transcend this universe, the whole universe, and go beyond? Can you transcend all the layers of your existence to the core of your existence? All the layers, can you transcend and peep inside beyond that? You will see unchanging eternal reality there. Can you go beyond this universe? You will see the eternal unchanging reality there. The transcendental reality. The transcendental reality. Subjective ultimate. Transcendental reality. The objective ultimate. Objective ultimate we call Brahman. Subjective ultimate we call Atman. Atman and Brahman are same. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi is not this Aham. The Aham, independent of all layers. Aham Brahmasmi. So that unchanging eternal reality, that is what when we think of, when we contemplate, or when we hear Upanishads and all that, it is talking about the unchanging eternal reality. And it is that Sri Ramakrishna was, you hear, Bhagavad Gita is having both aspects of explaining the reality and also how to live in this world. Two aspects, Bhagavad Gita and Sri Ramakrishna's Gospel. Why are we studying this? It not only pointing to the unchanging, but how you have to reach that in and through the life that you have to spend in this world. God is there, I have to attain is one thing. But you have life in this world, how to live. How to live, and Vedas, Upanishads tell what is that absolute reality. But when we come down and see we have a life too, we cannot tear away our bodily existence or our karmic existence, we cannot destroy. Nothing can be done in nature. You are in the clutches of nature. You have to transcend the nature and go beyond. This is the whole puzzle. To know how to go beyond, how to enter the transcendental realm. The struggle is to enter into transcendental realm. So all that we do is to reach that one thing, to clear our doubts and clear our all things. We need little by little training. So much of training that each training, each vidya you acquire is slowly your various personalities are getting united, you are going to become a saint to transcend the nature. With multiple personalities, with so many complicated structure, you cannot enter into it. You have to become one. Integration. So for integrating so much of small, it begins with small pujas, cleaning the shrine. Where it begins, you see, it is integrating your personality, sweeping the roads, all this. Now, in our ashram, Sanskrit speaking course is going on. Shibira. What for do I want? All this is going to help me to integrate my personality. I'm training my mind, I'm training my heart. This training is most important part. Anybody who misses this course has missed self-control. Now it requires sacrifice. It needs so much of concentration. It needs dedication. All this I'm getting trained. Those who escape from this are the greatest opportunity given to them. They are missing. How that it is not what you are going to get. One day I will be able to speak in Sanskrit. What does it matter? You are already speaking in some language. But when you learn a new language, and that language which is in tune with the scriptures, now to learn that language, we have two aspects. Now, when it is in tune with all scriptures and everything, I can simply understand easily. This is one part. Second part is whole my system is getting trained. How to dedicate, how to pick up, how to concentrate, how to analyze, how to get best out of it. Now I am training every part of my sincerity, I am training. My efforts, dedication, self-control. I have to adjust with all other activities of my life. 2 hours I have to spend. Means 2 hours, what other works I would have done, I am not avoiding. I am adjusting. Time management, I am learning. So many things I am learning just by trying to acquire a language. It is self-educating. Now, these are small, great opportunities given to us, small trainings. How will you manage? How you manage? One of the important steps in sadhana is time management. Nothing can be avoided. And you have to manage that within that time. How not to? When we do cooking in the kitchen, we see that not even a single vessel is there unwashed any time. Immediately, it is empty. We use same vessel again. 1 or 2 vessels will be sufficient. Or you go on using and putting in one place, somebody has to wash all the time, or myself has to go and sit. There is small gaps in which I can finish off and keep it back. And it is fresh. I need not struggle with it. These are time management. I keep water for heating and start washing the vegetables or cutting the vegetables. By the time water is getting heated, my things are ready. I need not waste my time. I will cut the vegetables, keep it, go and light, and how much of time? Everything is kept ready. And one by one, the fast workers, they don't find anything difficult and orderly. Anytime, anything you want, it is in order. You need not search for anything. I take out one item and I don't keep by the side. Whatever item I need, I will keep in order here in by the side of me, which I am going to spend now. Other things will be there in its place. And if I bring anything from that place, immediately take it and keep it back in the same place. It takes just seconds together. But if you leave it there, it takes minutes together. You will not understand. Just put and keep it there. So, what we are coming morning, everything is ready. Just begin the. Now, this is time management. At the same time, with all these activities, another training goes on, not to forget God. It will be constant. The inner awareness will catch hold of the willpower. And it is the sincerity of the heart. Now, heart participates there. Where I link is my goal. All this is perfection is there. I am doing everything all right. But goal, it must immediately lead me towards goal. The goal is in constant one. I am walking. I am moving. Am I moving away or front? We do not know. The work is binding us to world. The same work with goal in your vision, it is leading towards the same. You should not forget. The awareness must always contain the goal. I have to realize God. Again and again, that internal reminder. It will be constantly. These are the alertness of the mind and awarenesses. We keep everything in the awarenesses as a part of awareness. We don't keep it in memory or in the subconsciousness as I have to go at 2 o'clock to the meditation. I have to go there, I have to do this. Everything is planned and kept in the subconscious mind. One by one it goes on releasing. Now 2 o'clock he is going to come, I have to go and speak to him. All this, it is unloaded. I go and sit there. But we don't keep that. Sadhakas do not keep in the subconscious. They keep in the awareness. If it is in the awareness, then there is time management and linked to the goal. A person is going to come to speak. What best can I give to him that he goes towards his goal? And what best can I give that I go towards my goal? For everything, it is linked to the goal. Somebody comes, some child has fallen or something, I run and help. Now, the compassion, kindness, everything is satisfied, my ego is satisfied. But if I bring divine into picture, the same, I'm going to do the same act, nothing change. Oh God, that child has fallen. Let me go. I bring God into picture and pray before and after. As it is happening, I will pray to God to help that child. I am helping, I am doing my part. But see that I am bringing God to help him. Now, all this is every bit of my thought and action and my feelings are leading me to God. Now, same act without my attitude, now because it is in awareness, not in mind, not in memory. It is in my awareness. My God is my, divine is in my awareness. Everything it comes into picture. Whatever I am going for cooking, now as if I am carrying God with me. Then only it is possible. I am carrying God with me. Come, take me to the kitchen. Now take me. Now I am going to do, you watch. Am I doing correctly? Am I doing correctly? Now bringing me everything is talking to God. Mind will be something or other, it will be talking. Talk that to God. Just take children. Children below the age of 3 or so, they will have a unknown friend. They will create an image. Nature provides an imagination, I mean, imagine a picture in them. It will be, you can see small children below the age of 3, after 6 months, 7, 8 months, they observe. After 1.5 years, within that, they will get when they are able to, they become toddlers, moving about, they will give, their mind creates a friend. And he will go and sleep. I will be going. He's talking to someone. You can observe. I do this, I do that. You take that. Something he's talking constantly with a friend. You see that. And as he grows and he is able to interact with other boys, till then, that friend will be with him. And then slowly these things become prominent. Like that again, a sadhaka's life, he will have God as his intimate friend to whom he is interacting with, talking to, and making everything possible. Now this possibility, this makes, because he is a part of awareness, the child has his own friend in his awareness. If you read a little psychology regarding that, you'll clearly understand how to hold on to God during the activities. And every activity, the moment you leave the activity, you enter into tamas. The more the activity, you are in rajas. But this rajas is based on the sattva. It will not harm you because you are bringing divine into picture everywhere. So this sattva-based rajas, if that divine base is taken away, then this rajas becomes a poison. Activity becomes a poison. Now, with small background, see iron rusts, a little small amount of chromium and nickel presence in that converts into stainless steel. Small amount. It doesn't rust at all. The higher and higher grades. Years and years pass. In water you can keep. It doesn't rust. Same iron. A small quantity. Same activities. A little presence of divine will make this into a thing which is going to take you towards God smoothly. If you leave that, you are in tamas, just sitting alone. You are not progressing at all. Years and years you can sit quietly, free from all problems, in a cozy corner. Nothing happens. Neither it looks like mental peace. It is tamas possessing the jiva. This has to be slowly avoided, all this. Intense activity with in the awareness, God and goal, God and goal. I have to go there, I have to go there. Just like tomorrow is my exam. School children, you must see. Exam is anything, nothing bothers them. Call them, let us go for a walk. They say, no, I will come after 4 days. I have exams now. I will give you ice cream. No, nothing tastes me now. I don't want. How much that tomorrow exam, how the heart palpitates. And how that feelings, how that mind is totally given to that. In that way, we have to keep in the awareness, prajna. It is awareness that guides my thoughts, awareness that guides my feelings, awareness is that which guides my actions, if I am aware of that. Now, awareness is covered by selfishness. I, ego. Ego and selfishness completely covers, just like cloud covers the sun. Small patch of cloud, huge sun. You can keep thousands of earths to cover a small patch of the sun. Thousands of a small patch of cloud is covering it. I'm not getting sunlight. Like that, this small ego and selfishness, this ego wants to protect, ego wants to not to, the tamas is holding. Ego is filled with tamas. I don't want to do, I don't want to take struggle, I don't want to struggle. So that covering, that small, is making me dip in the tamas side. That has to be cleared. When it becomes a part of awareness, all my life and activities take a different shape. A beautiful life, a beautiful awareness. How the whole thing, I am going in a joy. If awareness is divine, awareness is my goal, my journey is a joyful journey. There is no struggle, there is no opposition, there is no controversy. My actions and everything is governed by my awareness, and awareness is divine. Now you see what a great transformation. My sadhana, how to do sadhana, what to do sadhana, so many doubts, so many things, am I doing correctly? This, so many things. No, nothing bothers now. It's a smooth, joyful journey, as if you are flying over the clouds, smoothly gliding over. So smooth the life becomes, the sadhana becomes, and safely you reach the goal. The awareness must be filled by the goal I have to reach and the God who is. Now, rest of the things will be taken care by nature, and another important force that protects and leads is Guru. Knowingly or unknowingly. We may not know, we may know also, but we cannot totally know because Guru works through another dimension which is inaccessible to us. So, as much as nature, he supports our existence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.